Hey everyone, SkyMode here. I'm going to do a review on the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Optimus Prime, specifically the 2007 movie version. So here's the front of the packaging. Here's this side of the packaging with the Optimus on it. The other side of the packaging with Optimus on it again. Top of the packaging, bottom with just the barcode and other stuff. And here's the back of the packaging right here with a prop shot of the figure and a little cross seal right there. Come with a little backdrop right here. It's basically the highway battle scene from the first 07 Transformers movie, as you can see right there. So it looks pretty nice for the most part, as you can see right there, even though I never really used him. So there's a little cardboard backdrop right there. We have Optimus Prime in his truck mode, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice for the most part. As you can see, it's mostly just a retool and a repaint of the original one. I like this so much more. It rolls okay. It's mainly just due to the tires, the way I had them positioned, and you can see, nice detail. No Autobots soul painted like on the other one, which is unfortunate. And again, it rolls nicely. There's the underside, which looks almost the same. Let's go ahead and get this comparison out of the way. Here is with the original one, which is based on what he looks like in Revenge of the Fallen. I like this one so much more. I never liked how the colors on this one were so dark. And as you can see, there's the if I can get the camera to focus, move you out of the way. If it'll. Yeah, as you can see, the Autobots on right there is painted red, but on this one, it's not. They just left it silver, which I guess it's okay. And one thing I also do like on this new one over this one is that they actually painted the rims silver, unlike this one where I had to take a silver Sharpie to them because they were just left black. And there's the back, and as you can see, it looks fairly about the same, especially on the other side. A few differences. And if you want to, you can still store the little swords the same way. It'll still fit right back here. Or maybe I may have been wrong on that. Hold on. I don't even know if I even have them. Okay, I guess they do still store the same way. As you can see right there, it just stores right into there. But he does come with a new weapon, which is the this little ion blaster right there. As you can see, it looks really nice. It does have black right there. And I'm not sure which is the official way to store it, if it's like there, or maybe it's like right up here, or something, or maybe if it really matters. And you can't really put it in the trail here because it just drops into there. So, yeah, and for a few other comparisons, let me get all the figures out real quick. Here's with the 1977 Camaro Bumblebee right there, and here is with the concept Camaro Bumblebee, because that's just what Bumblebee was mostly in the first movie, as you can see right there. Here's with the 07 movie colored Ratchet right there, as you can see. Still the same, about the same comparisons as it was before. Here's with Ironhide right there. And finally, here's with the Jazz, as you can see right there. Again, it's pretty much the same. And these parts right there are meant for connecting with Jetfire. So that does connect with Jetfire. And no, I do not think you can connect this with Jetfire, the original Revenge of the Fallen style Optimus Prime. I don't know yet. I might try it. I don't know. The transformation on him is a little bit different than the original one. That's mainly due to the new parts that they've added, and still about the same, I guess. So, where do we begin? How about we undo these parts right there, I guess, and then fold these. Oh wait, they don't fold out, or like the other one do. I don't. Anyway, let's just untab this right there, untab that, and just, this is on a double hinge, like this right here. That just moves out of the way like so, and yeah, and move these doors out of the way, or I don't, wait, they're not the doors. Sorry about that. And then you can start to split this apart, I guess. Split that apart like so. Undo these right there. So that is a new part that they've added, you can see right there. And what do we do next? What do we do next? Fold these tires out like so. Then fold this out. This part does not fold in, unfortunately. That's mainly due to the Jetfire combination. Untab the legs, and this is pretty much the same thing as the other one. Pretty much the same thing, as you can see. Fold this out. This one likes to pop off on me so easily, as you can see right there. So let me just reattach that real quick. Yeah, there we go. Got it reattached. And fold the knee caps or these shin pieces out. I don't know what they are. And then you can untap these, fold them down like so. These are obviously going to become the arms like on the other one. And then just rotate, start doing some rotation if there's room. Move these parts out of the way first. Then you can actually do some rotation. I think so, yeah, you can. And you can start to tab this in, rotate. So it is still the same transformation for the most part, just with some new parts added. That's just obviously because of the new combine mode stuff. Then fold these new windows out, and I love these new windows that they've added to the mold. And this part's a little tricky, and let me make sure I get the arms out of the way. And then okay, here's what you do now. You just fold these back like so. Or wait, maybe I should, oh wait, fold the head out first. Fold it out like so. And then then you want to make sure you have the gas can in a way where you can actually move it past the window, because sometimes I usually have trouble getting it out of the way. And again, this is pretty much the same exact transformation that like the other one had. And then fold this part out of the way. That's where the arm will tab into. And do the same thing right there. And as you can see, there's a mess right here. Fold these fake windows in. And this looks so much more accurate than the original one. I'll do a comparison in a little bit. And then just tab the arms in, if I can do so. There we go. Get that arm tabbed in, fold that down. Get the this arm tabbed in, like so, if I can do so. There we go, and we're just about done. Oh, the arm came out. Let me fix it real quick. There we go, and for the hands, you want to untab them from this part, then fold the hand out like so. Fold this up, tab that in. Again, do the same thing right here. Fold the hand. You want to move it away, fold the hand out, rotate, tab in. There we go. There we got most of the figure done already. Take these parts right here and just fold them back like there. They don't tab in. Then these two slots right there, those will just tab in like so. Tab it into the back, like if I can do so. It's on a double hinge right there. And then these two slots right there will tab into the back part right there. And these, you want to move like this right here, rotate it like so. And I think that's how it was in the packaging. I'll have to look it up. And rotate this right here. And actually, I think that's it right there. Let me, yeah, that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. And so, there we go. There we have Studio Series number 32, Optimus Prime, aka the 2007 movie version. And his robot mode, and this is a big improvement over the original one, as you can see right there. And let me quickly transform the other one for comparison. And as you can see the differences right there, I like this one more than this one. Like, for example, I like the new chest piece. It looks so much accurate than this one right here, because I did not like this black part right there. If you remember when I reviewed him, I mentioned that that was one of my problems with this figure, was that those black hinges right there. And here's the sides, as you can see right there. And the back looks better though. It looks cleaned up, much more better than this right there, as you can see. Not that I had a problem with this, because I don't really look at them from the back. And this is now molded in gray, whereas this is blue. And I think that's actually brand new. Yes, it is, because the combiner tabs right there, as you can see. And that's not up all the way. The head sculpts, and let me see if I can get this. Hold on 1 second. The head sculpts look like they're about the same, I guess. They look like they are, and yes, it does look like they are the same, as you can see right there. There's no difference in the head sculpt. And again, it looks nice. It does have blue painted optics. Let me turn the light on real quick. You can see it does have blue painted optics, like on this original one, as you can see right there. But I like this one a lot more, as you can see. And a nice silver paint right there, as opposed to that gunmetal gray right there. Here's the rest of the figure, which does look nice for the most part. It does have new shoulder parts. That's obviously for combining him with Jetfire, as you can see. And it looks like the thighs are about the same, as you can see. And it looks like the crotch area is the same, as you can see. The shins are the same. The feet look like they're the same. Hands are the same. And that's pretty much all the things that have been reused. For the articulation, heads on bone joint, though mine, it's very stiff. That's just because it's a brand new figure. Looks side to side, looks up, down, some neck pivot. I don't know if that's the same head pivoting. Oops, say not to more. Yeah, it looks like this one can move more. I guess that's probably because this is a much older figure compared to this one, obviously. And again, the head still the same. Arms still rotate, move outward the same. Bicep rotation. Elbow bend, wrist swivel, still the same. Articulation, obviously. And the waist swivel, no loss there on the waist swivel. Hip joints move this much. Hip joints can move this much outward right there. Kick forward, back. Some just due to the kibble. Still has a thigh rotation, though this wheel will get in the way, so you may need to move that out of the way just in order to accommodate that rotation. Don't know if you need to do that on the other one. And yeah, I think, actually, no, you didn't have to do that on the other one. As you can see right there, I can rotate it with no problem. And the knee still bends the same way. And for some reason on mine, there's like this weird white stuff right there. It's not a stress mark. I just don't know what that is. And the feet can still move down quite a bit, move up, and it still has a very great ankle pivot right there. And it still has the blaster right there, as you can see, and you can store it right back there, but it looks silly, as you can see right there. Just looks silly like that, and you could use like that just to pour it underneath that combined port, but I don't usually do that. And I usually just have them hold it as a handheld. Whoops! I just made him. That was not supposed to happen. I usually just have them hold it like that because that's the way it's supposed to be held, as you can see right there. And if you want to do a weapon swap, you can definitely do that right there, so there's no issues right there. Obviously, it's going to work since the hands are the same exact thing as before. If you want to store the blades there, I guess you could do that right there, just store it like that, but it looks absolutely silly if you do it like that, just like how it is with you do the gun. Measure him out. He stands about 6.5 inches tall right there, I think, and the original one is a little bit shorter than that. I'm not sure. I'm letting you guys see it for yourself, as you can see right there. And even though this is the wrong Megatron, here he's with Studio Series Voyager class Megatron right there, the original Megatron. And here he's with the correct Megatron, the 2007 Voyager class movie Megatron. I hope Hasbro makes a Studio Series version of this Megatron right here, because while this figure isn't bad, it's just it has its problems, like those ice panels right there, and the jet mode, and the fact that the fusion cannon was on the wrong arm, and the spring-loaded feet, which makes him impossible to stand. I had to balance him up against Prime, as you can see right there. And one thing I completely forgot to do when he was still in vehicle mode was this little comparison right here. So here's all the Autobots from the first movie Studio Series form, and here he is with here's concept comparable only, just because that's what only was mostly as in the first movie. For comparisons in robot mode, this time here is with 07 movie colors Ratchet. Here's with Studio Series Ironhide. Here's with Studio Series Deluxe Class Jazz. The Studio Series 1977 Camaro Bumblebee right there. And here's with the concept Camaro Bumblebee from the first movie. And I hope Hasbro makes a Studio Series version of this Bumblebee as well. Here we have all the Autobots from the first 2007 movie in Studio Series form. And here they are with the concept Camaro Bumblebee, just because that's what Bumblebee was mostly in the first movies. You can see right there, and again, I hope Hasbro makes a Studio Series version of this Bumblebee right here. So I'm reviewing Studio Series Optimus Prime, specifically the 2007 movie version, or Studio Series 32 Optimus Prime, as everyone else calls it, but I like to call it the 2007 movie Prime.